right, y'all. So this week's episode of Married to Medicine was given what it was given. So let's give it what we got.
I'm the type of girl you call wifey. Yeah.
What does the cat do?
Meow.
So this episode starts off with Toya having a pool party. Baby, Eugene and made him some oysters. They invited all the girls who had been tested negative for the COVID-19 over to the house, and we gonna have some libations, and we gonna have a good time. Girl, Lisa Nicole came by. She used to be on the show. That I didn't watch the show when she was on it, but I heard by way of y'all saying that she used to hang with y'all and she don't anymore, which is cold for she used to be on the show in some kind of way. She not contracted anymore, but she was real subdued. So I don't know if she was just nervous to be back on camera, or if they had told her, bitch, don't do too much because this is not a re-audition for you to be back on the show. Like, I don't know what, and I didn't know y'all knew Kim Zolciak either. Like, oh my goodness. I mean, albino fish was giving, I don't want to be colorist. Oh my God, y'all are going to slay me because I called her albino. But she was around a whole bunch of black people and she was white. So I'm just basically calling her reverse Oreo. You know, but she was cool. Like, she was really quiet, much like Lisa Nicole. Then Toya got to talking about, I had a dream about Simone. We was in a three-way with some dude or whatever. The men over there doing hibachis on the grill, listening to everything. They're like, bitch, we did not have this goddamn celebration to be having this conversation. And before everything got too deep or too wet, wink, wink, Simone wig had came off, and that just kind of like lightened up the mood. Everybody went to laughing and just giggling and going back to having a light good time, because talking about somebody's sexcapades via a dream is not really the most, you know, table talky type of subject that you want to be having amongst girls that ain't been around this group in a very long time. Contessa and Scott. So this was like a double scene. On one side, you have Contessa talking with her niece about the situation about, girl, he want me to be a stay-at-home wife, and I have all these dreams and all these aspirations, and I want to do things with my life, girl. So this clinic means everything to me, and he just acting like it's just, and I don't like that. Whereas you have Scott on the other end, putting shit together, not putting shit together. He was moving things around and having Eugene and Dr. Daddy put the things together while he was talking and directing, and he was talking about the whole therapy situation. Like, I'm not down with the therapy, and I don't want to be going to nobody to have them tell me about me. Like, I don't want that. And Dr. Daddy was like, bitch, I couldn't agree more. Me and Heavenly had win, and he only wanted to say, every man feels like therapy is against him. Why is that? I mean, I know a couple men in my life who are against therapy because they feel like couples therapy, because they feel like, he just gonna take her side. Maybe because you wrong. I mean, did you ever think of the fact that you may not be right about every little thing in your relationship? Maybe things should be seen from a different perspective. Oh no, it's just the therapy is against you. Girl, prove. Heavenly and Jackie. So they sit down for lunch, and Heavenly is like, oh my God, this is weird, but at the same time, this is nostalgic because you used to be sitting down for lunch with Simone, and now you sitting down with me, and you and Simone are barely even talking, so this is a little weird, bit of sweet or whatever. But my me and your new friend, I want you to make peace with your old friend. Y'all got 20 years in the game. Girl, y'all need to slow down because y'all are moving way too fast. Give her a call. Make peace for me. Jackie said, bitch, please. You a new friend, so I'm not going to do this for you. I'm going to do it for me and for the fact that these cameras are in my face, and I don't want to seem like a sore loser or that I'm not a team player. So I'm going to call her. Do. Girl, what's up? Can we meet up? Because I miss my friend. Simone obviously was not privy to the fact that she was finna get a call. So she looking like, bitch, what? Are we filming? Is this for real? Like, are you... girl, I mean, okay, I will meet with you, but I don't want to get your hopes up and have you thinking it's going to be a different outcome than what you expect. Anila and her hubby, they go look at the house that they're getting built or whatever, and it looks beautiful. But Anila, well, before I get into that, I want to send kudos to the hubby because he had eye surgery or whatever, and baby, the surgeries was dropping low, girl, dropping. He was not getting those surgeries during COVID, but now it's starting to pick back up, and our finances are kicking back in, bitch. So now we can get this house back on the road, hallelujah. But Anila, you are turning into your mother. They was literally doing a contrast of how you act and how your mama acts. And it's like, you know, every room, Anila. You was like, nope, I don't like this. Oh, it's horrible lighting here. This, that. And he like, God damn, bitch, all this is coming out of my pocket because you are a stay-at-home mom to one little Aladdin. So, bitch, no ma'am. You do not do enough to be making all the... You been hanging around Toya way too much to be... Whew, let me calm down because this ain't even about Toya and I did not have to call that little boy Aladdin. So let me step outside of myself, apologize, oh sorry Jesus, and step back into reality. Toya and her man, Mr. Eugene. So apparently Eugene is at his menopause stage and it's called andropause. I didn't even know there was a pause for men, but andropause is when men go through their mansies or whatever. So he was dropping low in his testosterone. And he needs a little daily shot or whatever to give him his quick fix. Now, he usually shoot it in his leg, but this time he want to give his legs a rest and shoot himself in the hip. But he can't, when you a little bit more plus, you can't get around to the back. You can't do all of that. So he said, Toya, help me out. Grab a chunk of fat. And I want you to just go for what you know. That don't break the needle off in my ass. I just want you to stick it in and pull her out. That's it. And that was really just interesting to see that, men go through situations too, and I was so glad that he was able and willing to talk about this. And it does not mean you are less of a man. It does not mean this, that, or the third. It just means that, baby, you getting old and you need a little help with the little get up. And if you want to keep it up, then you got to keep it stuck, okay? And then finally, the last part of this episode was a contrast between Dr. Simone taking her son to college and Dr. Heavenly letting her son intern for her because he's decided to follow in her footsteps of dentistry, and now he is like in a business, honey. So you have Dr. Heavenly, an unpaid internship for her son, and he like basically shadowing her. They fixed the girl who was doing like the peaceful protest, who had got knocked up in her grill by the cop. He just walked up to him and was like, "Akaga," and knocked all her friends out. They had fixed her grill, and he got to shadow Dr. Heavenly, see his mama in action, and just see how it was done. Get him a little 1-2 for the 3-4. Hallelujah. And then you had Dr. Simone, and she was following behind her son, Michael Marty, whatever the fuck his name is. And they was taking him off to Lee College in is it Chattanooga, Chesterfield, Charlotte, someplace in Tennessee. That's all white, honey. But that's what he got the full-ride scholarship, so girl, he had to go, okay? Because we rich, but we ain't rich like that, girl. We want to keep our money. We don't want to spend it. And I really just love the contrast of the conversation. So you got the parents, Dr. Simone and is it Dr. Cecil? I don't know. You have Simone and Cecil, in the car, and they're talking about the Black Lives Matter and how they raised their son right and how they would love for him to go to an HBCU, but this is the best option for him for the basketball, this, that, and the third. Just really just praising him and, praising his academics and just speaking life into his future. Whereas you have the sons in the other car running down the list of all the hotties and thotties he about to knock down as soon as mama and daddy go back to Atlanta, Georgia. Hallelujah. Now, of course, I don't have no children, but I have seen my mom, drop off my cousins. I have seen my aunts drop off my cousins and stuff like that, and it was just really hard, oh, give my baby a hug, oh my God. It's just really sentimental, and it's just we gonna miss you as if we never gonna see their ass again. But child, you'll see them because the school started in August, September, and they get homecoming they gonna stay. But Thanksgiving is just a breathe away, and then you'll have them back in your love and sweet graces. So, and then you'll be ready for the ass to go right back on to school because they're going to start getting on your nerves. But yeah, y'all, that was the episode. It was given what it was given, so I gave it what I had. Make sure you are liking, commenting, subscribing, and that them notifications are on, girl. Same place, same time.